What's up, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube Stand Up TV here with a review, but I'm not reviewing a video game. Instead, I'm reviewing a product that I recently purchased. If you guys didn't know, the last couple of weeks I've actually been using a new GPU. That's right, I upgraded from the GTX 750 2GB card to a GTX 970 4GB card. This one in particular is the ASUS CU Mini, DirectCU Mini. And I just wanted to give you my thoughts on this product and whether or not I thought it was a good product. And surprisingly, it's a really great product. And let me demonstrate a little bit. Without having to open up my PC and show its guts for you guys, because I really don't feel like opening up the PC. Here's the card. This is actually what it looks like. And yeah. Surprisingly, for as small as it is extremely quiet. I hardly hear it running in the background at all. So that is fascinating, and it doesn't run hot either. It's despite having the one fan on it and the three fans total that I have in my PC, it is amazingly quiet and very cool. It doesn't heat up too awful bad. So really great design here. Now it does take up two of your back end slots, as you can tell, stacked on top instead of, you know, everything being on the same level, but that's for that extra exhaust port up there. But yeah, it's a really elegant design, I think, and it works. So yeah, let's have a look of Shadows of Mordor and how it performs on my PC with the new graphics card. You know, before when I was running the GTX 750 2GB card, I was having to run most of my games on medium to low settings. So this is actually has performed for me like I expected 970 would, where I'm running, as you can see here, 60 frames per second, 1080p. Back up and let's look at the advanced options. Mostly ultra to high is what we have here. Of course, these three options here: depth of field, order, independent, transparency, and tessellation. Even though it doesn't say so here, these are the NVIDIA Works options. For recording purposes, I have left those off. You typically don't need them, and they just hurt performance, and I don't think that I will be able to encode the video at a good quality for you guys if I turn this on. I can definitely play the game with these on, but I'm worried about the recording for you guys. So let's go back and let's jump right into the game, continue where I've left off. Shadows of Mordor, speaking of which, I'll be having a review coming up on that. Be looking for it. I know it's a couple of years late, but I just now started playing the game, so that's the way it works sometimes. So let's have a look here. And it performs just about as you would expect. 60 frames. Beautiful image. Let's go kill some orcs here real quick. Oh, he lost his head. I'm quite impressed with how the game looks and how the card is handling things. And as I said before, it is such a quiet card. I can't believe it's so quiet. I don't even hear it running. It's amazing. So yeah, that's Shadows of Mordor. Let's take a look at another game, shall we? All right, so here we are looking at Dying Light this time. Let's go in here to video. Full screen. Let's turn that back on. There we go. But you can see I've got it again at 1080p. Full screen is on. I don't have vertical sync on. Texture quality high. Shadow map size very high. Foliage quality high. View distance quite a ways up. I don't, maybe you don't want to set it that high, but I'm going to set it all the way up just to see. Ambient occlusion. There we go. Now here are the NVIDIA works again, and I have those turned off for the sake of the video. Once again, motion blur, not something I particularly enjoy in video games, but I'm going to leave it on for the sake of the video as well. Alright, let's go in and check it out. Let's go back to the main menu here. We're going to continue. So far, so good. Right. All right.
Holy shit!
Holy shit. So here we are, guys, and now it's not recording as well as the other did. And I think it's because you can't set the frame rate on this game. That's not an option to set it at 30 to 60 frames. So it's hovering right now between 30 and 50 frames. But it's not dipping below 30 frames. I wish there was an option to mess with the frame rate, but unfortunately there's not for this game, unless you probably edit one of the INI or graphic configuration files or something. But that's not what I'm doing here. I'm playing the game as it is sold. It looks good, looks pretty, and it performs about like I would. Let's get a good drop kick in here. Performs like I expect it to. Considering that you don't have a frame rate option for the game, it's pretty. View distance is good. Textures are good. You can even see the dirt and grime on the windows. Ew, gross. So yeah, it looks good. It's providing the level of detail I wanted, and I still cannot hear this card. So fantastic job. All in all, guys, it's a good product. If you're thinking about getting the GTX 970, the ASUS GForce Mini, when they say 20% cooler, I think they meant 80% quieter. It is a very quiet card. I highly recommend the product. It was definitely worth it. It does suggest or require that you have a 500 watt power supply. I had a 350 watt power supply, and I upgraded to a 725 watt power supply, and for me that's working just fine. But that was in case I decided to upgrade something else later on. I thought I might need more power than required just for the card. So keep that in mind, guys, that the minimum requirement for power is 500 watts. Other than that, it's a fantastic card. I've gotten the performance I expected out of it. If you've used the same card, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, or let me know what you think about other cards that are out there. Leave all that down in the comments below. Again, guys, I don't have a normal subscribe screen as normal, so just check out whatever video I put up in the card. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Remember, guys, I love your face.